Thanks, Prerna, for joining us. With that, the telecom operators once again not faring well in the telecom regulators test. It's going to be interesting to see what the Delhi High Court decides. We're going to head back to earnings corner now. Sobha Developers, headquartered out of Bengaluru, has come out with a disappointing set of numbers in the third quarter, with its bottom line taking a hit of close to 50%. The Vice Chairman and MD of Sobha, JC Sharma, now joining us live right here on CNBC TV18. Thanks, Mr. Sharma, for joining us here. You know, if I look at your bottom line, your top line, your EBITDA margins is disappointing on all parameters. And that too in the third quarter, which is considered to be the festive season. It is a festive season. That means real estate developers continue to have a bad run. What I want to ask you now is, what's the game plan? How do you plan to bring buyers back into the market to make sure that you can protect and increase your bottom line and top line?
Good evening, Nantara. See, as far as the top line and bottom line is concerned, we do agree that yes, at 400 crore and at 32 crore, it is below even our own expectations. Unfortunately, the sales volumes, which have been up for the first 9 months in a very difficult market, the revenue recognition from those sales numbers are not happening. We are having a customer's advances of more than 1,008 crore lying at customer's advances, but due to the accounting standards what we follow, where 25% of the construction needs to have been completed, along with 25% of the sales on those projects should have happened, along with 10% money should have come. Lots of money is lying where cash flows are better, but unfortunately it is not getting reflected in our revenue. It is a matter of time that the sales volume and the sales value catches up with the sales volume. We are not saying this does not mean that we are happy, but the EBITDA margins also, if you look at 28%, in the last quarter it has improved, and for the whole of the 9 months they are better. Coming back to your question of how do you bring back the customers, the very strategy of getting into the compact luxury homes of 1,000 square feet and 1,200 square feet had been towards that direction. Today Sobha has more than 50% of its inventory offer for sale, which is below 1 crore. We believe that we are at the right spot, and we have got products at all the places of all the value sizes to cater to almost every customer's requirement. But sentiments definitely need to improve upon. Lot of things are happening in a disjointed manner. Hopefully in couple of quarters time, when things start improving, we will be doing better, and we have already created a platform for that by improving our sales volume.
So are you then saying that because you're sitting on customer advances of 1,000 crore rupees, and only because of the accounting practice that's fallen in India, you've not been able to show that in the books, in your top line and bottom line, that is the only problem? Is that what you're saying?
No. I said unfortunately where you are selling the most, those projects are not coming under revenue recognition. We are also doing projects where we could have recognized the revenue. So if we are not selling say 1 million square feet a quarter and achieving only 8 to 8.2 million square feet a quarter, the slowdown is more pronounced in products above 1 crore, which were launched much earlier and where I could have recognized the revenue. So that has impacted as well. But it is being made up with sales numbers of those projects where you are getting the customer's money, but you are not being able to recognize that.
Okay, Mr. Sharma, we're totally out of time, so we're going to have to leave it at that. Thanks so much for joining us here on CNBC TV18. Post the earnings, Sobha Developers conceding the market is indeed very, very bad, but that it's doing recently well, at least for homes that are costing up to 1 crore rupees. With that, we're going to have to wrap up this edition of After the Bell. Thanks for watching. Markets Today coming up next.